Baseball truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, both mentally and physically. This week's video is sponsored by Baseballism. Make sure you check out their stuff. This hat's awesome. I love this America hat. It's amazing. Go to baseballism.com. Check it out. It's baseball season. Get that swag gear. Hook them up. It's amazing stuff. Topic for this week is basically paying attention to the game and understanding how much of your on-field success is dictated not by how fast you throw, how fast you run, how far you can hit, how good of a hitter you are, how well you can play defense. It's a lot of that's dictated by how smart you are and how well you understand the game. So your success, a lot of times when you get to an elite level, comes from just intelligence. And I think, especially in this day and age with technology and kids that are all over playing video games and crazy stuff, I think it's lost in our youth culture specifically. I obviously run a baseball facility, and I ask kids every day, hey, did you watch the Mariners game? And they're like, no, I didn't watch the game. I'm like, you love baseball? Yeah, I love baseball. Do you watch baseball? Not really. Something's missing here. Kids these days don't watch too much baseball. As they get older, they get a little more serious. They watch baseball, but if this isn't just with baseball, but if it's with any sport, really. I mean, if you really want to be good at anything athletically, you gotta watch it and you gotta understand it. I think too many times these days, kids don't watch baseball. A lot of them do, but I see it all the time. I see good kids that can do things in a cage, or maybe they're athletic, or maybe they can hit or whatever, but they have zero baseball knowledge, they have zero instinct, they have zero intellect, they don't understand the game because they just don't watch and pay attention. So what I want to get from this video is watch and pay attention, not just to your games that you're playing. Go watch college games, go watch high school games, go watch big league games. When you go to a big league game and you get that opportunity to go watch a big league game, don't just sit there and eat candy and popcorn. Enjoy it, but watch what they do. Evaluate what they do, analyze what they do, study the game. The studying the game part creates a more intellectual mindset to understand situations, to understand, different times of the game where you got to walk a hitter and understand when a curveball's coming so you can seal it back. There's so much information, valuable information, that can be gained just by studying and watching the game. Recognize tendencies. I think a lot of times, too many times, I mean, I go coach little guys sometimes because I have little guys, but you look over and they're sitting in the dugout having a big fat wad of big league chew, which is awesome. I love it, but I'm always on about, hey, pay attention. What do you recognize about this pitcher? Does he miss up? Does he miss down? Does he have a slow move to the plate? Does he pick off? How good is his pickoff? There's so much valuable information that can be had just by paying attention even in the dugout. And kids these days, if you really want to play at an elite level, this is what's going to separate you. Everybody's good when you get better. Everyone's good at the next level. It's the instincts and the intellect that actually separate you from the rest. Understand all possible situations. Understand when it's a good time to take a bag. Understand if you're up by a lot, not to drag bunt. There's so many different things just by watching the game that you can learn and you can pick up and you can understand just by having an intellectual approach, by paying attention. It takes no skill. Listen to me on this. It takes no skill to learn the game, to be a student of the game, to study the game, to increase your instincts, to increase your intellect, and to know the game. Coaches want that. I talk to coaches all the time, and they'll say, oh, he hits, he throws, he does all this, but how well does he understand the game? Does he have that intellect, that smarts, baseball smarts they call it, that will allow them to compete on an advanced level? Because that's the stuff that those advanced coaches are looking for. Yes, skills are important. Yes, you got to throw, you got to run, you got to hit. Yes, those are all important things to becoming the best ball player you can be. But at the same time, if that's not accompanied with some brains and some smarts, you're just wasting talent. So pay attention to the game, watch the game, study the game, be a student of the game, and I promise you're going to get more opportunities to play the game. You're going to have more opportunities to play at the next level. Those are the type of players that every coach loves, is those little gritty grinders that understand the game, that can do the little things that no one else can do on the team. Those are the players that the coaches love, and those are the players that will play the longest. God bless. Study the game.